In most cases, we are sympathetic to women. In most cases, we really handle women softly. We rarely take hard action against women. I was watching this video where a woman dumped garbage in a trench, system that takes sewage or water, and some men really did a good action on her. They called her back and they told her, please remove what you have thrown into this trench. It is a little bit sad video to watch, to see a mother of the nation really bending that way and picking the garbage from the trench. However, on the other hand, it is a better action because the society must learn that we have to keep the environment clean. You are not supposed, or you shouldn't, dump anywhere, litter anywhere. Anything you see, anything data you drop, you dump anywhere. It is not supposed to be like that. So I don't know how this lady should have been treated or handled, but we normally handle our mothers of this world very softly. But on the other hand, if they continue taking advantage of the softness nature that we use to handle them, then we should also change the other way around so that they know what to do. But this cuts across. It doesn't go to women only. Even men can litter, can throw or dump garbage anywhere. I think we have to pick a leaf from this lady and from this gentleman and other people who could have been around, who really forced this lady to clean the trench and remove whatever she had dumped in the trench. This has become a bad habit within African cities. I am not sure which city is this as well. I don't know whether it's Kampala, whether it's Nairobi, whether it's Dar es Salaam, whether it's Kinshasa, or Lagos, or Accra, or whatever city it is. It is a bad act. We have got to keep our cities clean across Africa, across all other countries. We have got to be clean. Let us grow our common sense so that we know how to litter garbage, how to dispose of garbage. Because these trenches are systematically constructed only to facilitate the smooth running of wastewater. The water that is no longer used might be rainwater, might be water from, of course, domestic usage, but again, it must be pure water. It doesn't have to be with any substance. So let's learn from this video to keep our environment clean, because a clean environment is a source of development. Where there is clean environment, people will always hang around. There will be no diseases. You can imagine in Congo today, people are suffering from Ebola. Of recent, they were suffering from cholera. And these are all diseases or epidemics that originate from that environment, from unclean environment. Unclean water, unclean food, unclean this, unclean that. So we have got to reduce all these liabilities, because the governments of Africa are spending a lot of money in their budgets through Ministry of Health, because of these different diseases, infections, and all that. And some of these diseases are caused by our own selves. And we can control this by remaining clean, keeping our environment around us clean, so that our people, you can imagine, this lady dumped this rubbish or garbage in this open trench, and our children play from around there. or even tomorrow that very trench will close, will block. We will block so that the water will not be flowing. And remember, this is sometimes even sewage. In African cities, you find sewage open like that. So let's learn how to behave. Let's learn how to keep ourselves clean. And the more we learn to keep ourselves clean and the environment clean, the more our brain as well will become more creative and innovative. I wish to know in the comment section if you know the city of this where this lady was, then so that we can make another video specifically addressing the people of that city to take more action against such a people, because I don't think this was the first person to do that, and I'm sorry to specify that women, but even men can do the same, and yes, even the men can do the same, ladies can do the same, and all that. So it is a bad habit. It is really uncivilized character, an uncivilized habit. Let us grow our common sense. Let our common sense show us what exactly to do, when, where, and how. And also I call upon all city councils, all government authorities, that the mayors and of different cities also to provide where people can dump their garbage, so that the authority will come later and collect this garbage and take it where there is a gazetted place for such a disposal. Because in the look of things, when a person reaches a point of throwing or dumping such a garbage in such a manner, that means there is an absence of a gazetted place for people within that locality to dispose of their garbage. But let us also demand this from our leaders, instead of doing a wrong thing because you are lacking where to dispose this garbage. This video, really, I saw it, I felt sympathetic to this lady, but at the same time, it is the correct way to handle such a people who do things in such a manner. So kindly, let's learn how to behave. Let's keep our cities neat and clean. Let's be around our cities and we really feel that we are in a smart city. Wherever you are, whether you are in Kampala, whether you are in Arusha, whether you are in Kinshasa, Brazzaville, whether you are in Johannesburg, or whether you are anywhere in Africa, you have got to keep your city clean. Even if it is Kampala, even if it is where, your city must remain clean. Because Africa, in the whole world, we are the only continent that has very many epidemics, pandemics, infections, diseases of all kind that originate from a dirty environment or unclean environment, unclean water, unclean food, and unclean environment. So let's learn from this video. Big up gentlemen who really got this lady to do this community service, and we also thank you. You have not really done an act of humiliating her that would look a way of maybe violating her rights or all that, but you simply told her, please, you go back and clean your mess. You go back and remove what you have thrown there. So I think this serves us better, and it gives us a lift. So whenever you see someone dropping such a thing, such a rubbish, please call back that person, tell her or him, remove what you have dropped there. Let's live, let's keep a green Africa, a clean cities in Africa, and will let us also stay clean everywhere. Thank you for God and my country.